Who should have an anime podcast? Wait,
We
no,
shouldn't
sorry,
ask that question. We
shouldn't
shouldn't
ask the question. Yeah, should we be allowed? Should we be allowed to have it?
We're right all the time.
Right, yeah. Can you tell?
Mari Crombu Weebs, my name is Cole, his name is Mike, his name is Jay, we like anime, and this is episode 220 of AniPro. Feels weird saying it, coming back. On this week's episode, we are doing our mid-season check-in. We're going to talk about some of the shows that we're watching. I hope you guys are watching shows, because I have been predisposed. I have been elsewhere, mentally, physically.
In the netherworlds.
In the nether, I feel like it right now, guys. We're recording early, and
Yeah. I know this is probably the earliest we've ever recorded AniPro, and Cole is fresh off. If you're new to the podcast, this is your first episode. Cole just got back from Japan, so he's fluent in Japanese now. Did you watch any anime at all in the homeland of that made anime?
You know what? I did. Actually, I was channel surfing one evening, and I stumbled upon
cool.
an episode of You and I Are Polar Opposites. So I watched that in Japanese as it was.
So you watched the Raw?
I watched the raw footage.
You watched it raw, bruh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
and I was just,
you understood every word
You're a
because
step
of-
ahead of everyone now.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And he like you watched it, and because you've been doing Duolingo so religiously, like you did up to lesson something or other, you clearly understood every word, right? Because all they said was kohi o kudasai.
No.
Mizu to kohi kudasai.
I did not understand any of it, but I'm happy to be back. And if you're happy I'm back, why don't you hit a subscribe? Or if you're unhappy I'm back, hit subscribe anyway.
Honestly, there's nothing like a spite subscribe. I think that really
subscribe, leave a like.
puts the lead in your pencil. You know?
Come on down to the Discord.
Join our Discord, please, especially if you're not a bot, because our Discord's been raided by bots for like the last couple of days, and it's just what's your goal? Why would I subscribe to anyway.
No, it's I don't even know what they're advertising usually. Do you look at what they're advertising? Like, do you see?
No, I just hit ban and delete everything they've ever posted immediately.
Yeah. So don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. We'll ban you.
Yeah, you'll get the perma ban.
But we are actually like always in there, so come hang out with us there.
Yeah, I'll be in there more now.
Links down below.
Yeah, I kind of went AWOL for a couple weeks there, but I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Understandably. But I'm guessing that's probably what's on your mind.
Oh, we will discuss. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
We will discuss. But without any further ado, hey, Jay,
Yes.
my friend Jay. How art
I'm
thou?
right here. I am well. I'm very tired, and we'll probably get into
into
that.
You look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad.
your tail is
I'm glad
bushy.
I'm glad I'm able to put up the ruse, but no, I'm never awake. I'm always tired.
I mean,
It's my secret.
you should get that
cap.
tattooed underneath your eyes, like Post Malone. Always tired.
Always tired. We should.
Yeah.
You know,
We should.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's just keep talking over Jay.
I went into this week thinking I was going to talk about a couple of things. I had so many things on my mind, but then some news dropped this morning.
This morning.
Literally, like this is so fresh off the presses. It's unreal. It's burning my hands.
This is like the most fresh news I think we've ever discussed in AniPro history, especially because this episode comes out on 2 days later.
Actually, that's great. Yeah. I don't know if we've literally ever had news this fresh on the podcast. Even like,
That's what you come here for. Fresh news. Fresh
It comes
news.
out in like 40 hours, this episode.
Yeah, don't remind me. I got to edit all of this.
So do I.
The crazy thing is, this will still be news by the time this comes out because the game still won't even be out. To not beat around the bush anymore, Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen are coming to Nintendo Switch. Which, like, okay, I talked about Pokemon, I think, last week. So if you're like, Jay, stop talking about Pokemon. I know.
I would never say that to you, Jay. I'm a huge Pokemon fan as well, so I would never.
Okay, good.
I would say it.
Good.
But I'm not going
I literally listen to Pokemon podcasts where it's just people talking about Pokemon for like an hour and a half. So you can talk even more.
Because I won't ever stop talking about Pokemon, to be clear.
Me either.
but Pokemon FireRed and LeafGreen were my first Pokemon games, specifically FireRed. So I have a very fond attachment to these games, and the fact that they're coming to Nintendo Switch, I'm so excited. My Game Boy Advance SP no longer holds a charge, so I couldn't play my copy of FireRed. So them coming to Switch, good opportunity.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Is it is it coming on the Game Boy Advance emulator, or it's it's a separate game?
No. It's
two separate purchases.
Oh,
it's two separate purchases. The thing you need to also watch out for is they're releasing it in multiple languages and separately.
Oh, idiots! Why would they do that?
I think it's because they're releasing the games as they were back in 2004, whenever they came out.
That's one of my questions that I have about this release is are they going to update it at all, or is it literally they're just slapping the ROM on the eShop?
Literally,
and calling it a day?
They're just slapping the ROM in the eShop, charging you $30 Canadian, and saying, "Okay, bye, thanks for coming."
At least it's not.
People have been literally asking for this for years. So honestly, I mean, I can't even complain. This is what people want. I mean, it'd be nice if it was just on the Game Boy Advance thing, but we kind of always knew they would never do that because they know people will pay. So
you gotta get those sweet funds out of people's wallets. But to be honest though, for $30, it's
not bad.
That's not bad. Yeah. At least they could have charged full price for it.
They could have. You're not wrong.
You know what went through their mind? They thought about it. They're like, we could charge. But I think
in a roundabout way, they kind of are, because they're kind of getting they have They could have went a FireRed LeafGreen combo pack on the eShop. And technically, if you wanted both of them, you're paying $60 Canadian, which is pretty close to the full price of a game.
Yeah, right? Yeah. But
these could have easily been $40 Canadian, and then it's full price. And $19.99 US. I think that applies to a lot of people. So
$19.99 US, $29.99.
And I will say, Jay, I agree with you. I think Game Boy Advance Pokemon is peak Pokemon, to be honest with you. I wish they probably updated it a little. I'm hoping you're wrong. I'm hoping that we've been misled and they maybe add some extra features or something to it, but we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna take a small step back, like the tiniest of steps back.
Okay.
And say so you don't need a connection cable to trade or battle anymore. You can do that wirelessly. And also they've implied that there's Pokemon Home connectivity. So there's a couple of changes that they've made, but for the most part, it's the same game.
I think that's kind of the move anyway right now. I think Pokemon needs to rebuild a little bit of its goodwill with the average consumer, aka me.
Yes.
Based on kind of everything that's happened recently with Pokemon, kind of releasing not the most complete games.
On that note, did you guys see the trailer for Beast of Reincarnation, that other game that Game Freak is making?
Yeah, crazy.
I saw it. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the trailer. I did see it and think, oh, interesting. Is this a good thing? Are people anticipating this? You guys, I've been AWOL. I have been out there for the last couple of weeks. Is this a thing people are looking forward to, or are people being
it's pretty the new Game Freak game?
Yeah.
I think it's just people are mostly oh, look, Game Freak's putting out something that's not Pokemon and it looks way better than Pokemon. Is basically the entirety of what I've seen. I haven't seen anyone saying I'm buying this day one or anything like that, but I also haven't been super clued in. Yeah. I will say that Nintendo and Pokemon Company did put out an FAQ about these games this morning.
Okay.
And their top question is, are these the original versions of the games? Have they been enhanced or modified in any way? And it says, some specifications may differ, but broadly speaking, the contents of FireRed and LeafGreen version are the same as the game's original release. But they do admit that they're basically just adding the ability to do stuff online.
Okay.
But it says trading and battling is not online, interestingly.
Okay.
Has to be a local communication.
I can't wait to see a Game Boy Advance game blown up on my 65-inch TV and see how that looks. I'm sure it'll look fine.
I'm sure it'll look fine.
We all like the pixel art and stuff nowadays.
I love the pixel art. It's so nostalgic, right?
It looks great. It looks great.
And even then, you can just play it handheld if you want.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
I will do that. Also, Jay, if you want someone to put a new battery in your SP, I know a guy who can hook you up. I can do such things.
I just had a guy put a new battery in my Pokewalker, so not the first time I've had that happen. You have guys for things. You got guys.
He's got guys.
It's always good to have a guy. It's always good to have a guy for things.
Or multiple guys. It sounds like he may have multiple. Unless it was the same guy. Was it the same guy?
You never know.
She's like, it's actually me. I was the guy.
I did it. I opened it up.
But speaking of having guys for things, Mike, yeah, I don't have a segue for this. So what's on your mind?
I like that. I like the segue being that I don't have a segue. What's on your mind? No. It is always good to have guys for things, but frequently I am the guy for things. I do find I'm more the guy than the guy requesting the guy. I do find that
you are the guy. You are the one who guys.
I'm the one who guys. On my mind, I've been doing me and Jay are swapped this week. Usually I'm talking about, well, actually we kind of both handle the Pokemon corner and Jay just looks at us antagonistically from the middle there.
Me?
But I will say I've been doing the J thing. I've been reading a lot of manga.
Oh my goodness
gracious. Been reading some manga. And the one I want to specifically want to talk about is I've been reading Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo since I hear it's coming to an end. I kind of wanted to quickly catch up for the finale. As of recording, chapter 23 I think comes out very shortly. So we're and then they came out with an announcement that it's ending in like 2 or 3 chapters or something. So it's very interesting. And it's timely too, because like Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is airing as we speak right now. So I just wanted to quickly discuss it a little bit, because I know Jay's also caught up on it, I believe, because you posted kind of you posted one of the domain expansions that happened in it. And I would agree with you. It's like one of the better ones in all of JJK. And I think with Modulo specifically, it's just another example that confirms my whole thing with like, I think sometimes just separating the story and the art to 2 separate people, like the team of authors or the team of creators making a manga, just generally makes it better. And I think that is applicable in this case, because the art is so good in Modulo, especially compared to like late Jujutsu Kaisen where it's so like sketchy looking. I don't know. Do you agree with me at all, Jay, on that one?
Nailing it in towards the end.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that Iwasaki, the guy who illustrates for Modulo, is just good at what they do.
Yeah, they're very good artists.
Yeah, they've done a couple works in the past. Like I think of this series that was written by the creator of Monogatari called Cypher Academy, and the biggest claim to fame for that manga, because it's been axed, is the art looks absolutely gorgeous. And it's because it's the same guy. So I don't know if it's because it's a duo or if it's just because like the artist is just really good at what they do. But
yeah, but like that's the thing, is because you instead of basically having one person doing it all, and like for example, like Gege is not as good of an artist. Like you could just say he's not as good of an artist as the other guy you said there, right?
No.
And maybe the artist isn't as good at writing stories as Gege is. So like by taking these 2 specialized tools and letting them do what they're best at, and then making them kith, I think you get a better thing in the end.
Well, I mean, you look at something like One Punch Man, right? Where like it's still one is doing the story, but then like whoever does the art is like incredible art in that manga as well.
Yeah, One Punch Man is like crazy. I will say too that like with Modulo, it's kind of interesting seeing like, because it takes place, if you're not familiar with it, dear listener, it takes place like 70 years in the future or something from like the events of the end of Jujutsu Kaisen. And like, it's weird seeing like characters come back, because like you're like, it's very far in the future. You should be probably dead. But like No, there's apparently like, I guess Jujutsu Kaisen or Jujutsu sorcery kind of makes people live a lot longer, and then there's like aliens involved, and it's like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in it.
Aliens, you say?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I would say though, like despite the fact that there's a lot going on in Modulo, I'd kind of say it's better than Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's simpler,
base.
I would say. Yeah.
Mainly because like it feels like the story was already written from beginning to end when they started doing this.
I would agree with that statement. Yep. It's definitely like a cleaner story than pretty much all of Jujutsu Kaisen. There's a nicer through line through it. Like you literally do feel like I'm reading something that was like, it could have been completely done before they started releasing it. You do feel like that.
Yeah.
And I would say Gege is pretty clearly trying to send a message with it as well. Like it wears some of its themes a little more on its face than JJK did, I would say.
Well, that's probably good. Is it still like notorious for its exposition, or did they kind of clean that up a little bit too?
I'd say it's not as bad. There's less, because they have such a skilled artist on it. They kind of have the ability to like tell the story, do the exposition in a more interesting way than just a big block of text.
Okay.
I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Or just this same face copied and pasted with like text boxes.
Right.
Yeah. You know?
I'm wondering if it's worth me reading.
I think you'd enjoy it probably, actually. It's a quick read too. It's only going to be like 25 chapters total. So
I also really like the main female heroine character because like she's also got a lot going on.
They're both cool, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting for us to maybe review something like that. Maybe.
Honestly, if we did review Modulo, it is like 3 volumes basically. So
it basically is. Yeah, it's exactly. It's like the length of one of our reviews. Like while I was binging it at work the other day, I was like, I feel like I'm doing a review right now. So yeah, I'm going to binge it.
Could be a thing.
Could be. It could be. It could be.
Cole, you were one of the 3 people who can submit manga for review.
I am one of the 3 people.
Unfortunately, we've also just put out our manga reviews. So.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah,
we did.
But thankfully, there's more rounds than just that one.
That's true. That is true.
That's true. It'll be done by the time we do it next. And you know what else will be done? Me babbling about Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. And Cole, you will tell us what is on that sleep-deprived brain of yours.
What is on my sleep-deprived brain? I am suffering today.
We know.
From
just today.
Yeah, from jet lag. Jet lag is a thing. I don't know if you're familiar with this, Michael and Jay. When you travel big long distances, and your time schedule is basically completely reversed. You feel it. It's basically still the middle of the night for me right now, and I am. Yeah. This is just Jay's life. This is how Jay lives.
I just realized,
welcome to my life, Cole.
You should just move to Japan. Maybe that's like that's what your body is like literally meant for. Because that's why you can't sleep when it's nighttime here. Because you're like, no, it's morning in Japan.
It's yearning.
It's midnight in Japan right now. And we're recording at 9 a.m.
Could be.
So
recording at 9 a.m. But jet lag, it's a thing. I'm slowly recovering. Yesterday was by far the worst day, I'd say, which was basically day 2 for me back. This morning, though, actually, I'm not too bad. I woke up at 8:30 to record this, and I was like, I am feeling okay. Yeah. We'll see. I was talking to Mike before recording. The thing that's really been getting me is kind of that midday like slump where I've got I have to go lay down. I must go put my head on my pillow and sleep for like an hour. But so far, knock on wood, we're doing okay. But the trip was good. The trip was a lot of fun. 2 weeks in Japan of just debauchery and craziness. Actually, it wasn't as debauchery filled as I thought it would be. The thing is, we're both me and the guy I traveled with. We're both in advanced ages.
Yeah, when you were kind of sharing a bit of the details, I was like, this feels like guys who were like in their youth would have gone crazy, and then they're like sitting there and they're like, I'm tired of walking, bro.
I'm sleepy.
I just want to lay down. I'm sleepy now.
I'm EP. But I would definitely say, like, just as a because this is debauchery, so I'll share this story.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you go to Muscle Mummy Bar?
No, we didn't. Yeah, I know. Darn. But we went our first day there. Our hotel had a wonderful viewing. You could go to the roof of our hotel and hang out there. They had like
cool.
a nice space to sit up there. Me and Liam were the only ones up there the whole time because it was winter in Japan.
Yes.
And they got an incredible amount of snow. I was surprised. It was like on the news for the amount of snow that Tokyo got when we were there. But
I saw some pictures, while you were there, and I was like, oh, that's a lot of snow in Tokyo, actually.
Well, I mean, like a couple...
that's more than I would
3 or 4 inches, but we were sitting up there early morning. It was like 9 a.m. We're awake. We're feeling good. Crushing brews on the roof of this hotel at 9 a.m. We're like, what are we going to do tonight? You want to do a drinking tour to ease our way into Japan? Yeah, sure.
We'll ease our way in.
We'll do a bar hopping tour in Shinjuku. All right, great. Sounds great. So we book it. And so I wouldn't recommend doing that on like your first day because, you're not quite used to the time change and everything. You're not quite used to the trains yet. So
you're kind of piling on a little bit.
Yeah. But, we were feeling gung-ho and ready to go. So we book it and we hop on the train to go to it. Oh, no, wrong train. So now we got to double back, and we're running a little bit behind. We got to be there for the tour starts at 7, and they say be there 15 minutes early so that we can leave right at 7. Okay, so 10 to 7, we're still not there, and we're kind of rushing. And we get off the train. We're like, we gotta go. We gotta run there, basically. And as we're speed walking our way there, a wonderful Japanese man sees me, gets mad, and kicks his bag at me for some reason. Yeah, I guess he just didn't like that I was there in Shinjuku being a tourist. So he kicks his bag at me. Whatever. We keep going.
Okay.
Oh no, there is a dead end ahead. We are not looking good on time.
Uh-oh.
So I'm getting to the point where I'm like, let's just call it. Let's just, eat our couple $100 and not worry about it. But no, we persevere. We walk up to the dead end and realize it's not a dead end. It actually just kind of swoops around. So we keep going. We get there basically right at 7. The tour guide's there right at 7. They're like, oh, perfect timing. You made it just in time. So it's me and Liam, a gentleman named Jorge, who's from Compton, California.
Oh, cool.
A couple from, they were from the United States of America somewhere. It was a middle-aged couple, kind of in their 40s.
Say Ohio.
Yeah, let's say Ohio. Yeah. Another gentleman who was from Kamloops, British Columbia.
Oh, a fellow Canuck.
And he did not represent us well, but we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
And a couple of ladies who were about our age, lower 30s, and they were from North Carolina. So we go on the tour.
Okay.
Go on the tour. Kamloops was a cringy gentleman who couldn't read the room. But that's fine. That's all good. We get to our last. We get to our last spot on the drinking tour, and as we're drinking, everybody's limbering up. Everyone's feeling loosey goosey. We get to the last spot, and one of the ladies from North Carolina goes to Liam. They're like, "Okay, like, are we doing anything after this? Like, are we going anywhere? And yeah, so in the end, it was me, Liam, the two girls from North Carolina, and Jorge from Compton. We all kind of gather up and we're like, okay, let's go.
You ditched Kamloops.
I hope he doesn't listen to this, or I hope he does. Maybe this will be a good learning experience.
Did you tell him you're an anime podcaster? Because usually when I walk into a room, I say, the AniPro podcast, Mike is here. Did you say that?
No. I kind of count on people recognizing me, as a major,
kind of subtle like that, eh?
Yeah, as a major
influencer
in the anime. Community.
One of the top influencers in anime sphere or in anime space.
Yeah, I know I do when I see you. I'm like, hey, that's AniPro Cole.
Yeah. So we're walking.
What's he doing in my bedroom?
We're walking, the five of us, and then we hear from behind us, oh, where are we going? Where are we going?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's Kamloops. He's behind us. And Kamloops is like, if he's in his 40s, he might be like in his early 50s. He's like a...
Oh, interesting. Okay, I was picturing him as younger. Okay.
No. So he's kind of following us, being like, oh, where are we going? We're all just like, don't look at him. Just keep going. Just keep walking.
So everybody was kind of on the same page.
Everyone's on the same page. We don't want to hang out with Kamloops. He was during the whole...
unfortunate. Like, he's probably a nice guy. But, sometimes the vibe's just off.
The vibe just wasn't working. And he caught it eventually. I turned around and I looked back and he just kind of wandered off. So this was our first night. Like, this was our first night in Japan, right? So we go to like a little tiny izakaya. Like tiny. There was a group of 5 of us, and there was 7 seats in this little.
So you were the crowd.
We were the
izakaya.
We were the izakaya, and we went there. We're having a good time. It gets to around 10 to 12. We're like, okay, we should probably get going. We got to get the last train. Last train's at 12:30 or whatever Liam said. Bartender's like, no, the last train's at midnight. Oh, well, I guess we missed the last train. So
you guys missed the last train.
We missed.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it was interesting. So we missed the last train. We're like, okay, well, I guess like we're all just hanging out. So we go finish up our drinks there, and then we drunkenly stumble to the next place, which was a karaoke place. We rented out a karaoke room. The classic. You walk into an establishment, you say, I would like a room for karaoke for the group of us. So we go, we have a good time there. We had to cab back to our hotel, which was, I think we got back to our hotel at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. was when we got back. And the next day, we completely lost it. Completely lost the next day. It was, we woke up at a...
You borrowed too much.
We borrowed too much. We got up at a respectable 10 a.m. the next day. I was feeling okay. My travel partner was feeling a little haggard. So he's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna... I just need a little bit more time. I'm just gonna go back to sleep for another hour or so. Okay. So he lays his head down upon his pillow, and I'm like, well, I may as well go to sleep for a little bit longer. Wake up, 2 p.m. Oh, okay. Well, that's half the day. Well, I just need a little bit more time. Go back to sleep.
So you just slept the whole day.
Wake up 7 p.m. Oh, well, okay. I just need a little more sleep. Wake up 11 p.m. We slept literally the whole day. And
Two old guys sleeping together.
I love it. Separate beds, obviously.
Sleeping together in separate beds.
Yeah. So yeah, that whole day was insane because, like Jay said, we borrowed a bit too much time from the following day, which completely lost it. But it was a good introduction into Japan, and it was a lot of fun. So no complaints
from this entire story that you never found me in your room.
No, I did not find you. You could have been underneath the bed, though. You could have slipped out from under there. Hey, and if you did, I mean, I hope you had a great time, Jay. Because we were asleep that day. You may or may not have. I also got sick in Japan. I got a cold. So
that does happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing with traveling is you usually do end up getting sick, especially if you're there for quite a while.
So, but yeah, it was a good time. I have more to discuss, but I figured that was a good introduction into it. I got this cool sweater.
That is a cool sweater.
Nice. Got this cool sweater. I got a nice watch as well. So yeah, lots of fun in Japan. We only had like two of those nights where it was a bit sketchy. Our first night in Osaka as well, we had to cab home, but that was a shorter cab ride, so I didn't mind.
Oh yeah,
I didn't mind.
And cabs are expensive in Japan. I remember I looked at them when I was there, and I was like, "Holy crap! Like this is quite steep for the cab."
The first cab ride was pretty far. It was from Shinjuku over to Asakasa.
So that is a far cab ride.
That was a far cab ride. That was like a $90 cab ride. The other one was better. It was like $30. It was like a quick.
That's not bad.
We could have walked. It would have been like an hour walk. I'm like, I'm not walking.
Yeah. I am curious, just quickly before you end it though. I know. Remember when before you were going there and you said you were going to venture outside Tokyo, when obviously you did. You went to Osaka. Did you go to Kyoto as well?
I did not go to Kyoto. Okay. I did go to Nara.
Okay. How did you find the vibe difference between Osaka versus Tokyo? Because that's one of the biggest things that I found interesting was just how different the vibe was with the locals.
Immediately. Like immediately. You get off the Shinkansen onto onto the trains in Osaka, and like people are talking. It's incredible.
And they're friendly. And they're like, it's like, what? This is great.
I was like, next time I go, like I might do a day in Tokyo. Like Osaka.
Honestly, the vibes are so much better in Osaka and Kyoto.
It's so much more friendly. And then when I went to Nara for the day, it was even better.
Yeah, it's like a small town. It's great.
I love Nara.
Nara is awesome.
Nara. Yeah. And then like the huge temples in Nara that are kind of like not as polished as as Tokyo was.
Feels less touristy a little bit. Yeah.
And the deer. I had a deer.
Cool. Did you feed them?
I did. I had a deer bite my bum.
I was going to say, did they bite you? Because they do bite.
He nibbled on my bum. As soon as I bought it was like it knew. When I walked up to the stand and I got the little cookies for $2, immediately biting me. It's like, give me those
cookies.
Give me those damn cookies. I'm like, all right, Jesus.
Give me that.
So I gave him some cookies, and the cookies were gone in like seconds. I don't know how people like hold on to them because I was surrounded by deer. As soon as
you got to get out of that first area, the first area they know. Yeah.
But it was a good time. Lots of fun. Pet some deer.
Good.
And they do bow at you. They bow.
They do. Yep.
They like, you got any cookies? I'm like, I got nothing, bro.
And then they smell the next one.
Then they smell my hands. And I pat their head, and then I walk away. Yeah. But that's Japan.
So far, I'm sure more stories will come out over the next couple episodes. More
stories will come out, and I can't.
Especially because next week's episode is being recorded in like 2 days. So.
Yes. The infamous One Piece review is our next episode.
Oh, right.
How much of One Piece have you seen at this point? Like the live action? Have you seen
None.
Zero.
Zero. We're recording on Monday, so I've got all weekend to do that. So
are we?
Yeah.
Are we? News to me.
Yeah, I mean that's what the schedule says.
We might have messed up the schedule, my boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Anyway,
it says Sunday to me.
Does it? I don't know. Maybe my calendar got all mixed up because of the time change. But
I was gonna say I think it's the standard time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, it does say Sunday. I guess it just got mixed up.
We'll figure it out.
Whatever.
We might move it around if we don't have enough time to watch it too. So
Whatever.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not
worried about it.
Are you worried about it? I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
You know what I am worried about though?
What are you worried about?
Tell me.
All the shows that we have to watch for this current season.
Yes, King.
Yes. We'll get into the big portion of it in the second half, kind of our 10 recommendations for the season. But in the first half here, if you guys got any honorable mentions, we could discuss those a little bit in the first half here. A little bit.
I think it's a good idea. Kind of talk about the shows that maybe are like, we're kind of checking out, but maybe didn't crack our top list. Like we're our most excited shows that we're talking about this season. Mm-hmm. And I know, Cole, you don't have many because you were very preoccupied for the past month or so. So I don't blame you. I would do the same, honestly.
It was I do kind of feel a little bit bad because like I was hoping to watch more, you know, like I've still got shows that I want to watch. I haven't watched any like Journal with Witch. I haven't watched any like Talon's B-side, stuff like that.
We'll get to that though.
But we'll get to those.
Yeah.
But were there any like honorable mentions or anything like that you had, Jay? Like was there anything that you were checking out that didn't quite make the top 10?
This one's mostly because there are just so many good shows this season that like
it is a crazy season.
Yeah, it just didn't crack the my top 4, and that would be Tune Into the Midnight Heart. I do like the show. The only thing about it that kind of dampers it for me is like, I don't want to say the production or animation budget, because like it's fine. It's literally just like it's something I've already seen because I'm reading the manga, and it's just that again.
Mm-hmm.
So there isn't really much excitement for me in terms of like
you would, I guess what you're saying is like maybe the anime is not transcending the manga in a way that like really is pulling you in, maybe.
Yeah, I suppose. It just kind of feels like a voiced moving version of the manga. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Just kind of like the bare minimum that you want in an anime anyway, so it's kind of not.
Yeah. Like I don't want to undersell it because like I do like it. It's just like it's kind of just like standard harem anime.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got from it. Like I was kind of excited when I even drafted it coming into this season. And kind of like everything I've seen of it just looks fairly generic and kind of just like your typical low budget harem rom-com. And I bet you if it was like a less crazy season, it'd probably be a little more watched. But I think it's just like, it's such a packed season that a B tier show is kind of just going to fall to the wayside. And that's sort of what this feels like. It's like a B minus show, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's there's quite a few good shows, and like if that show isn't like rising to the top, then it's like, kind of one of those seasons where it ain't doing it. It ain't doing it.
Yeah,
but
there are a few that for me were doing it, I would say. And I'm not good enough to make my top, like they make my personal top 10 obviously, but I feel like they wouldn't crack the total top 10 here. And I'll do the one that I was the closest runner up, and it's probably the one I have the most to talk about with it, honestly. The other three are just kind of quick mentions that I would say. Hell's Paradise season 2. We've waited a long time for Hell's Paradise. Well, me specifically, I don't think either of you are big fans of Hell's Paradise, but I read all the source material. I have the manga behind me here somewhere, and like I really enjoyed it. And Mappa really feels like they kind of stepped their game up a tiny bit for season 2. Like it feels like they really kind of put a little more production quality into it, and it's just kind of like it ultimately is just more of season 1. But like there's a nice like part where it ends in season 1 is like where the second arc, and they introduce a whole bunch of new characters that come to the island. And it's just interesting to see like this basically second part of the story kick off and like all these new characters and kind of like you're learning. It honestly feels like almost like this could have been season 1, but then you also have the characters from season 1 doing their own thing somewhere else. You have like a new, it's a weird feeling, but it's nice. And like, obviously the fights and stuff are still super cool. And like you're going to learn a lot more about like what the island is and what like the Tencent and stuff are. And it's been a very good watch. I would recommend season 1 to anyone who likes like kind of dark shonen action shows. Like if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, you'll probably like Hell's Paradise too.
Right. Yeah. It's that spoopy shonen.
Yeah. Very good OP, by the way, too, on that show, I would say. Very good OP. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
You have piqued my interest.
Yeah, I'd check it out. But I don't think you liked season 1. So
No.
It's really just more of season 1. But with like, they kind of get it. Season 1 starts off with a fairly typical like shonen tournament arc kind of feeling.
Yeah.
And season 2 is more, okay, the tournament is clearly not what happened because everybody's not around anymore or teamed up. And they basically move into like getting off the island or figuring out what's going on. And that mystery is cooler than the battle. I would definitely say. So.
I would say like I didn't dislike the first season. It's just I am the one person in the world apparently who like when I see tournament arc, I'm out. Like I don't care.
That's a hot take. That is a hot take.
I don't understand why everybody's like, oh, tournament arc. Yes, I love a tournament. I don't know. It's overplayed.
The difference is I don't think you like fights.
I just don't care.
I just love a good anime fight. I just love a good anime fight. And that's what a tournament arc is. It's boiled down to its purest.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because like when we do our AniPro tournaments, I'd say you're the biggest fan of the AniPro tournament.
I love the AniPro tournament. I like a hypothetical fight, I guess. It's just like when I see an anime fight, it's like I've seen anime fights. Like
it's really weird though, because like the tournament is kind of the biggest excuse to get characters who wouldn't fight to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And that's kind of where I get my excitement for tournament arcs is like seeing like characters that unless they were put in a situation like this would not fight.
Mm-hmm. And kind of the cool thing with Hell's Paradise is that you get basically like a cop teaming up with a criminal and they have to fight together to survive. Basically, it's kind of a cool concept, but I feel like that's all I kind of really had to say about that one. Jay, did you have any other shows you wanted to talk about before I kind of rattle off my other ones?
Not really. I kind of mentioned SHIBOYUGI before. I love the direction of that show. I think it's one of the best directed shows of this season. And the death game concept is really cool. But at the same time, it feels a little repetitive in terms of its narrative.
Yeah.
So, like, as much as I love the direction and I love the concept, it just kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah. It felt like a very gorgeous, like visually and very like visually interesting show. Like it does a lot of cool things and cool concepts, but it's like at the end of the day, I just felt like it couldn't hold my interest either. I don't know what it was. It's just, there's something about it that just kind of like, I felt like maybe it's just because it's such a dry direction. Like they don't really, it's not very splashy. I wouldn't say it's very, what's the word for it? I guess dry. I don't know. Like it's very quiet. Everything kind of just like even like the moments where like characters are dying are kind of like there's no background music.
It
or
feels
anything.
like it feels muted a little bit.
Yeah, the whole show feels muted. That's a good way to put it. And it
understated.
It maybe and like they have some cool concepts. Like their blood is like there's some kind of weird sci-fi stuff where their blood is like made out of fluff or something, and like. Because it's like because they air these death games on TV and they don't want it to be too gory for TV. It's an interesting concept.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I agree with Jay. There's something about it that it just wasn't really clicking on all cylinders for me. You know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. But Mike, you've got more shows. You said.
I do. I have a few quick
rattle
ones here.
away.
One that is definitely firing on all cylinders for its third straight season is MF Ghost Season 3. Cole, cue the Euro beats right now.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
I got it. I got you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Just one beep. Beep, no boops. Yeah. I don't know. It's just this show. Like, is it objectively Is it going to win an Oscar? Never in a million years. Is it going to win any awards for anything ever? Never in a million years. Is it a fun as hell show to watch? Yes, it is. If you like cars and just like silly car antics, if you like the idea of Initial D where like the guy's like racing cars in stupid situations with like over dramatic stakes with like stupid characters doing stupid things, that's this show. It's like Fast and Furious, the anime. It's fun, except like MF Ghost kind of takes it to like a environmentalism concept a little bit. But like, you don't have to worry about that. You just care about the race, you know? The show like literally starts off the end of season 2. He's like, oh no, I'm finally going to like lose a race. I'm going to come in last place because I have a broken arm or something. And then it's like in 2 seconds into the show, he's like, wait a minute. I'm just going to pretend I don't have a broken arm. And then he just like starts, and then he's like, starts coming back in the race. And that's the kind of stupid antics that happen in it. But it's like, it's fun. It's fun and stupid. And I like it. Yeah. And Eurobeats play the entire episode too. So it's like, it's very stimulating.
You know what you're getting into. You know what you're getting into with this one, and it delivers.
Yeah. And then the other two I want to talk about are Gnosia, which is continuing from the last season. If you want to really know my thoughts on that one, just kind of look back at our last episode. But basically, it's a super underrated show. It's a very interesting concept. It's based on a game. Basically, these people are on like a spaceship, and then this person's... It's basically Among Us, the game, except like they have meetings to figure out... It's Among Us mixed with werewolf, where like you have to like figure out who's the werewolf. And like... there's like a reason the person's repeating and doing loops of the same thing over and over again. And it's very interesting. It's a very interesting way to explore characters, because like they basically loop to explore the characters' backstories and motivations and stuff.
Right.
And like, it's just super underrated. I don't see anyone talking about it. And I definitely think so. And then the last one would be, if you haven't watched it, watch Cosmic Princess Kaguya. It's on Netflix. It came out this season. Me and Jay, we gushed about it, I think last week. I don't know how the timeline actually works right now. It might have been 2 weeks ago. It was definitely 2 weeks ago for us, but it might not be for you, listener. I don't know how the time works.
It was last week's episode.
Was it last week's episode?
Time is an illusion. It's relative.
Yeah, especially when you have such a high production value as we do. Yeah. But I think that's it. Does any other shows that you guys want to just, anything that pops off to you? There's a lot of shows I want to watch, but I haven't got to watch yet.
Yeah, I think I have like I have a couple of those. I still want to watch Stargaze, obviously. I like Stampede. I also have heard a lot about the Demon Lord's Daughter, or whatever the heck that show is.
Okay.
I've heard it's really cute, and I want to check that out.
I've seen lots of people talking like that. I remember Jay, you were talking about that Rollover and Die show, and like it seems to be on the AniList popular charts quite often. And I'm looking at it like from like a distance. I'm like, why is everyone watching that? It looked pretty bad. I wonder if it's good. You know?
Yeah, there's.
I agree on Stargaze though. I watched the first episode this morning, but I feel like I don't know enough about it to really comment at this point.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, there is a long list of shows that I still need to watch. So,
we got a nice weekend ahead of you.
I got a nice weekend ahead of me that I got to watch stupid live action One Piece. But
that's true.
Yeah. It's time though. It's time before we go into our break for AniPro to ask you a question, dear listener. Mike, do you have a question lined up?
I do indeed. And it's a simple true or false, dear listener. And if you're watching on YouTube, they rolled out a quiz feature so you can actually answer in the podcast right now. True or false? In the game Silent Hill, the map and design of the Midwich Elementary School, the school in that, are almost exact replicas of the school from the 1980s movie featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger called Kindergarten Cop. Is the school in Silent Hill the same school as the one from Kindergarten Cop? Find out after this break.
Hey YouTube viewer, I don't mean to interrupt you during a well-deserved break, but can you do me a real quick favor? You see that little button there? The one that looks like a thumbs up? Can you just click that? Just real quick. Yeah, great. Thanks. Oh, and while you're down there, can you just hit subscribe? Yeah, like that. Thanks. Oh, what's that? You're not on YouTube, but instead listening to the podcast on And you want to join in on the fun? Well, if you want, why don't you leave a 5-star review? No matter how you're watching or listening, providing feedback to us helps AniPro grow so that more and more people can listen to us and our perfectly normal and not strange at all takes. And seeing as you're being so cool, why don't I let you in on a little secret? AniPro has a Discord server where you can talk to the hosts and other listeners about anime and other random topics about, like, I don't know, mayo on hot dogs and stuff. Anyway, thank you so much. What's that? You want to do even more? Oh my goodness, thank you. Well, AniPro has a Patreon where for a small donation you can get access to archived episodes and ad-free episodes. You can get episodes early and even get a monthly bonus episode. I think, yeah, that's it. Listen, I really appreciate you listening to this. I will now reward you with the second half of this episode.
It's okay, Mike. It's okay. If anyone's wondering, welcome back to AniPro.
Please forgive me.
Mike's got a heart out. Mike's got a heart out here.
I got a heart out.
He's got a
You know
heart
what
out.
would be kind of funny for this episode if editor Mike thinks of this? If we had like a countdown timer the entire episode.
I should have said at the beginning that I have this much time to record today before the bomb detonates.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have
We'll
faith in
make
us.
it. I think we'll make it.
I have faith in us. But before we went to an break, AniPro asked a question, and now AniPro has to answer the question that it asked. So this is our famous segment where AniPro answers the AniPro asks question.
Is that what the title is? Is that the working title? The segment where AniPro answers the question that AniPro asked?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for this week's segment where AniPro answers the question that AniPro asked, I asked you, first as a reminder what we asked you, if the school from Silent Hill, is it the school from Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger? It's not a Tuma. It's not a Tuma. Like that classic movie, you know?
Yeah, it's a classic.
The answer is yes.
Movie.
True. It's true. It is.
What?
Apparently, the Japanese developers needed to, they were like, this game's set in America, but we have no idea what an American school looks like. So they watched the movie Kindergarten Cop 1 billion times and just basically designed it on that, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, that's kind of cool. Kind of makes me, I've wanted to play Silent Hill for like a super long time. This makes me want to play it more because I like that movie, actually. It's a funny movie.
Did they model Arnold Schwarzenegger into the game too?
Yeah, I think he's the hill.
Oh, okay. He is the
Silent Hill.
Yeah.
He's the Silent Hill. Because that's what the game's about, right? There's a hill that's quiet, very quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet. It's a peaceful game. It's a peaceful,
very peaceful
game.
Yeah. It's a Yashike game, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jay's
called,
like silently like, no, you fools.
No, you
fall into my trap
That's
yet
some
again.
bad news for you guys.
I can't wait to play this quiet, peaceful game.
Peaceful, restful game. Yeah.
Well, I guess resting in a certain sense.
The final
in
rest.
Peace.
Yes.
But yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time, ladies and gents, that we reveal AniPro's 10 anime to watch from winter 2026. It's weird saying 2026.
I know, yeah.
You know?
This is a very also this is in a set chronological order of worst to best. Number 10 is the worst of the bunch, whereas number 1 is the best.
That is
like you could call it like some sort of like the top 10 maybe. I guess.
But like
to come up with a new concept for this, you know.
Right, but like sometimes people do top 10s in no particular order, but this is in a particular order.
Okay, we're clear about that.
Yeah,
but I will be clear
clearly.
that the order does not reflect just one of our views. We're alternating views. So like, if I put a show at let's say number 10, it might be my number 3 show. But I just can't put it at number 3 because I don't have the number 3 pick.
Yeah,
you know, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes. Because we're fair on this podcast. We're fair.
We're all about democracy. You know, we're all about.
And what's more democratic than having 10 shows for 3 people?
Yeah. You know, who got the 4th, by the way? Who's blue? Who's blue? Like,
It's Jay.
Oh.
We're giving it another award to the person who wins our anime draft. They get
Okay.
they get to throw another show into our top 10. You know?
They get
Why
the
not?
they get the fourth. They get the
Give it a
fourth
little more
show.
juice.
Yeah.
Give it a little more juice.
And
yeah.
how did we decide this, Mike? How did we decide the order?
Oh, it's just literally like the order of the winners from last season's from the fall 2025. So like Jay famously won that draft.
Congratulations.
Fall 2025. You know, he's currently has the title. He has the teeny tiny trophy. Not yet. I haven't got it to him because I'm a bad guy. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And I think all that stuff is pretty superfluous a little bit. So, but yes, Jay, as a reward for being such a goodest boy and being the draftiest of them all, he gets to go the extra. He gets the extra 10 slot, basically. The top 9 is not very good.
I think for this draft specifically, I'm currently in third.
Well,
You are.
I mean, that's usually how it works. Usually,
That is how it works.
Yeah.
First to worst is a thing for a reason.
Yeah. Without any further ado, though, let us begin our countdown with the number 10 pick, which, as we said, belonged to Jay. Jay, what did you select as our number 10 anime of the season?
My number 10 anime of fall or winter 2026 is Love Through a Prism, which is a Wit Studio show that is on Netflix, and it's done. You can watch it all now. Yep. I haven't seen it all yet, but I have seen a little bit of it, and I like what I've seen so far. It's basically it's basically about a girl who is an artist and goes to an art school for like gifted artists. And she meets this guy who is one of the like prodigies at the school. And it's a story about art and about romance and all those things that happen. And the show looks absolutely gorgeous.
That's what I was just about to ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it as good as it looks?
I would say so. I think that the story is pretty good. I like the characters. They've got like good personalities. The show looks absolutely gorgeous. The only thing keeping it at number 10 and not number 1 or any higher is the fact that I haven't seen it all yet, so I felt a little off giving it a high score for that. And also just like, I don't know, there was something about it that like gave me like a little bit of the, I've seen this before. It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
But I've seen this before.
And one of the big things with it that I think people were excited about is because it's based on a manga that's from another manga by a guy who did a manga called Boys Over Flowers, which is pretty acclaimed, I think. But less people were familiar with this one.
So this is an original. There is a manga adaptation of this.
Yes,
but yeah, the person who did this also did Boys Over Flowers. And yeah, she is supposedly a beloved author, but I haven't read Boys Over Flowers, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just take their word for it. Yeah. She is a beloved author. Allegedly.
Supposedly. We're told they're a beloved author.
Yeah. So,
but if you want a just good shoujo romance thing this season, and if you like romance stuff, there are a lot of romance options for you. But if you want a very pretty looking one, not a bad option.
Yeah,
there's a lot of like
I would be
female
interested.
forward romances too this season, which I kind of am appreciating too, which we'll get to later. But
yeah. I would be interested in this one if it just didn't look so good. I'm looking for something that looks worse.
You want something that looks worse? Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm.
It does look really good. This one I will check out by the end of the season. It's just one of the ones I just didn't have time. I just straight up didn't have time. You know?
I hear you. Yeah. I hear you, Mike.
Yeah. I can watch Crunchyroll at work over lunch. I can't watch Netflix. Netflix is blocked, unfortunately.
What?
So. Yeah, Crunchyroll's not though, because they don't know what Crunchyroll is. So.
They're like, what is this?
What is this? Why is someone looking at Crunchy rolls?
Think, oh, is that the sushi app that they? That
And then you say, yes, I'm ordering sushi.
This guy loves ordering hundreds of gigabytes of sushi every day
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta feed the creatures at your work.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I will check this one out though. This one does intrigue me, especially because I do like the period piece anime type things, and it kind of feels period piecey. So you know.
That too. It's set in like I believe the early 1900s. I can't remember the exact date, but
it just says on the AniList here. It says the opening decade of the 1900s.
Yeah.
So early 19
turn of the century.
Yeah.
What do you call that? It's like the 2000s. Is it just the 1900s then?
The aughts?
Well, is
it the aughts? I don't like that.
Turn of the century would still 1900s would still be turn of the century. 2000 would be turn of the millennium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, I think we figured it out. I think we
figured this one out. Yeah.
I think we're overthinking
and it's also in the past too, so who cares?
Yeah. The past isn't real.
Yeah.
Last Thursdayism.
Yeah. Well, I sentence the listeners to figure it out for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What a wonderful segue from Jay. Or was it a segue? So on the show I'm going to talk about at the number 9 slot here for the AniPro's top 10 anime of the winter 2026 season is a show, as Jay alluded to, called Sentenced to Be a Hero. And the thing with this one is it's the reactions that came out immediately when this show aired. With the first episode was like an hour-long episode, was like, oh my gosh, it's Mushoku Tensei without all the weird stuff. Yeah. That's kind of it's an oversimplification, don't get me wrong, but it kind of makes it's like if you took Mushoku Tensei and just made it like a battle shonen, essentially.
Yeah. Like
an edgy, kind of dark fantasy shonen battle show. But like with the highest production value you could imagine. Because it looks kind of similar to like the Love Through a Prism. Like this show looks great in a very different way than Love Through a Prism. It has that Mushoku Tensei style art because I think Studio Kai, that's who it is, I think. Yep. They have a lot of threads of people who might have worked on Mushoku Tensei now work at this studio. And it's just, if you're just looking for like if you're like me and you enjoy having like a cool fantasy show that's like really easy to watch and just kind of absorb, I feel like that's this show. It kind of has a cool concept of like in this world, heroes like a punishment that they give to the worst criminals because basically they can't die anymore, so they basically send them on suicide missions, but every time they die they like lose a part of themselves essentially, so they don't want to die, but they're basically punished to be like, I guess essentially like fodder is kind of the easiest way to think of it. And then there's another wrinkle that like the main guy, he's a bad guy because he like it's kind of spoilers but not really, he killed a goddess, and goddesses are again like the whole concept with this one is like sort of it takes things that you think you know what they are and it gives them an entirely new definition, and like that's kind of the twist of this show. So like goddesses are like these almost like weapons that they use for war, essentially. And like he gets a goddess and like she's like tagging along with him, but her power is deemed like not super strong. So like she's kind of like an aqua, like a useless goddess, but not really. I don't know. It's interesting. It's honestly, at the end of the day, you're watching this because you want a fun, dark, action-packed fantasy anime to watch that just looks great.
Right.
Yeah. I think Jay might have checked out a little bit of this one too. Jay, did you have a similar thought to me, or did you have something conflicting?
A little bit. I thought that the first episode had a lot of promise with a very interesting world. I think that the world building in this show is pretty interesting. And how it sets up the main character was also very compelling from a viewer standpoint. But yeah, the show is a lot more action heavy than like narrative driven than I thought it would be, especially for a novel adaptation. Yeah. Especially when you hear like people say, when someone tells you this is Mushoku Tensei without the weird stuff, like Mushoku Tensei really doesn't have that much action. Yeah.
This is like just the action scenes, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the comparisons to Mushoku Tensei. Do people make those just because of how it looks? Like that's kind of
think
what
so.
Pretty well, honestly.
Yeah, because
like
on
the
a
main dude's
level,
more guts
than
than he
call
is
it
Rudy.
Mushoku Tensei, really. I'd call it more
Yeah.
Suicide Squad, honestly.
Yeah.
It is basically Suicide Squad with Guts as the main protagonist, essentially.
Mm.
Yeah. But not as complex as Guts either, I wouldn't
I'm
say.
still curious about this show because I remember kind of poo-pooing it a little bit. I didn't really jive with the whole concept, but
I think you'd like it, actually.
yeah, based on your description, like it feels like there's a little bit more to it than just the setup, like with the world building and stuff like that. So I don't know. I might check this out.
There's a lot of threads, and it could end up going really interesting, or it could end up being kind of, because like it seems like all the heroes have fairly interesting backstories as to like why they got sentenced to be a hero. Mm-hmm. Like one of the most recent episodes I watched, like a guy was sentenced to be a hero because he kind of uncovered a government conspiracy, essentially.
Oh my god!
Another one's like a sentence to be a hero because he's like a mad king that did something bad, and I don't think they ever explained what yet. I don't think I've got to that point, but like it's interesting. I would recommend it to people, especially it feels low at the 9 slot, but it is a packed season. Let's be honest. So.
Yeah.
Also, check that one out on Netflix, sub and dub. It also has same day, like true simul dub too, which is chef's kiss for me. For me anyway.
Meh.
Yes. Cole, what are you not? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I no longer watch anime with even subbed. I just
you've ascended.
I watch it
raw dogging.
Speaking of raw dogging it,
yeah.
The number 8 anime, the first sequel that we're going to discuss here is Chain Soldier Season 2. This was my nomination, which just gonna come out here, and I'm just gonna tell everybody I've watched 3 shows this season. So,
hey, there are 3 shows for you to talk about.
It's very convenient that you
very
had 3
convenient,
shows.
very convenient.
Yeah.
Chain Soldier Season 2, more Chain Soldier. I will say that the change in studio. Because now Passion is doing
that
it.
was a big talking point before.
Yeah, it is very well animated. I mean, like obviously this is an uncensored show, so it's you see everything.
You see jiggly bits.
Cole, do you see the nipples?
You do see the nipples. But it's also like we reviewed the manga. There's more to it than just the fan service. Like it knows that that's a big part of it, and it really steers into it.
Yeah.
But
don't let Cole undersell that to you. This show is definitely very heavy with the fan service.
Very heavy with fan service, but it is like an interesting whole concept. Basically, our main character lives in a world where only females can have superpowers, essentially. But for some reason, someone's superpowers work on him and make him super strong as well. And he gets rewarded after using those powers. He gets rewards. And what would any young man want? He would want, he wants.
He wants all sorts of things to happen to him.
He wants
some massages, some foot rubs,
some subconscious things. He acts like, this is crazy. How could I? Come on. You're surrounded by all of these beautiful women, and
I one of the things I like about Chain Soldier is that the main character kind of isn't that like, oh God, I don't want this at all. But like he's kind of like, I would say that he acts, he's like, oh, okay, this is not the worst thing to ever happen. It's kind of awkward, but like, this is not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I kind of like appreciate that honesty from the author. And like,
it is an honest anime. Yeah.
And in this one, the art is truly what, like you said, the world building is super cool, and the art is what sells me. And if the studio took a step up in the art for the second version of the season of the anime, like I can't wait to watch second season because it's such a fun, silly show. I will say it's not one to watch. I'm not watching this one at work.
No.
This is the definition of not safe for work.
Yeah,
this is the one you watch in front of your daughter with the windows open, so everyone can hear.
Blaring. blaring
so loud.
Yeah. But no, we get more characters in this season 2. The whole cast of characters is a lot of fun. Different type of people. It turns out that his powers, like he can be lent out to other people and obtain different powers through being lent out to different people. It's a very creative show. And then it gets super ecchi, which is also
weird.
fun.
It's like it's way better than it has any right to be. I would say
truly,
it's truly how I would describe it. It's better than it has any right to be.
Yeah, and the jump in animation certainly helps as well. It's great. Yeah. It's great. If it's certainly a recommendation with an asterisk, I would say. This is an 18 plus show. You know what this show is?
Sure. I just realized this show is the author seeing like, oh, a lot of people really like Esdeath from a Kamiga Kill. Maybe I should make a whole show about that.
Just a bunch of them. Just a bunch of Esdeaths.
Because the author of the manga also did a Kamiga Kill. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Also, that's a famous like hole in my anime watching knowledge. I've never seen it.
Yeah, me neither. Also, just a quick shout out to its ED. It's your girl, Jay. It's your girl, everyone's favorite, Kana Hanazawa. Does the ED. She's not in the show. She just does the
that's
ED.
Weird.
Yeah. And
that's very weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I like that too. I like that aspect.
I wonder if maybe she's going to voice one of the characters that comes in later.
Maybe she is in it. No, she is. She plays Ren. She plays like my favorite one. The commander.
Awesome. Yeah.
The commander.
Yeah.
So she is in the show. I didn't even know that. Oh my god! Right. But I've only watched like 2 episodes. So I'm busy. I'm a busy boy. He was
in Japan. Give him a pass.
I couldn't watch that one with Liam around.
You get teased relentlessly.
I feel like that would be the one to watch with him around.
No. With you guys, I'd watch it with you guys. Let's get together. Let's watch Chain Soldier. And discuss like,
we can debate it. Have the master debate.
The master debate about
like
Chain
the master
Soldier.
sword.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am enjoying the couple episodes that I've seen, and it's fun. It's fun as long as you know what you're getting into with this one. It's unapologetic, I'll say.
Yeah.
And
I would say if you're no stranger to ecchi, you like action, you want kind of and you like fun, cool characters in a cool, interesting world. That's what this show is. But like the ecchi needs like a flashing red asterisk. Like Cole said.
Like definitely. Jay, what do you got next on our list at number 7?
Well, I'm gonna take this conversation, flip it onto its B side because coming in at number 7, we got Tamon's B side, a show that looked pretty cool from the trailers, but when watching the show, really, really hooked me. This is a show about a girl who really loves a certain band. They're a J-pop band, but they act kind of like a K-pop band. They're called Face, and she has one person in that band that she just really loves. Her Oshi. I think his name's Tamon, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Tamon. Yeah. Through a series of events, she becomes a housekeeper to, lo and behold, her Oshi, Tamon.
Oh well, I'm sure he's exactly like he appears he is.
Well, you'll be surprised to find out that Tamon is not the outgoing charismatic guy that he appears to be on TV.
There's another side to Tamon.
But he is actually a shy, self-deprecating person that is very, very, or has no self-esteem whatsoever.
Would you describe him as like, instead of Tamon Fukuhara, maybe he's like Gloomy Hara? Was that how you describe him?
In fact, they even call him that in the show. Yeah, and the show then becomes like a rom-com with the dynamic between the two of them and them getting to know each other. And it's very sweet, very cute. I love the dynamic between the two of them because they're just insane. You got my girl Sayori Hayami playing the main girl.
There you go.
So I mean, come on. It's a good show.
What
we
more
got
do you
all the. They pulled out all the stops. And just for another thing, for all the people looking at JC staff and going, they made One Punch Man, they can go shove it. Well, guess what? They also did this show, and it looks really, really good.
I agree with you, Jay. This show, like, I was genuinely like, I was expecting it to, like, when I drafted, I was kind of like, this show looks kind of interesting, but I bet you it's going to look like crap and then probably suffer for it. I was wrong. It looks great. And like the funniest thing is, like, I was watching and there's I think in episode 1, the band does like a dance sequence.
Yes.
And it's full CG. And I was like, God damn it, this is a better dance scene than the dance anime I drafted last season, Wand Dance. What the hell?
Well,
yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
I mean, Wand Dance is notoriously like
terrible.
Yeah, that's
Cole,
that's
genuinely, this one, if you thought you might like Send It to Be Hero, this one you will like. I can tell you.
Yeah, no. I feel like Cole would absolutely eat this show up for breakfast.
The main girl is so
dinner.
sweet. She's so sweet.
I
She's
know
so
I
good.
like this show. I know I will. I just haven't been able to watch it. That's all. But I'm looking forward to watching this show for sure.
I like as it goes on too. Like, you kind of learn a little bit more about the other band members, and like it's the shtick of like the main guy having a different side to him that the public doesn't see. Like continues on a little bit, and it's very interesting actually. Like when you meet the other characters, and the plot thickens in interesting ways, and it keeps it fresh. I would say, and it's a very charming show.
Yeah, absolutely.
I enjoy a charming show.
Yeah,
it's quite charming. Yeah.
Well, Cole, I would say, like, you know, get yourself a Crunchyroll subscription if you don't have one, and give it a whirl. Because
All right.
Crunchyroll.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll think about it.
You might want to subscribe.
I'll
Check
think
out
about
this
it.
Crunchyroll. Yeah.
What is this Crunchyroll?
Check better be in the mail, Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
It won't be.
It won't be. Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
They're spoiled for choice with podcasters, and we're probably not too high up on their list.
I think they have an officially sponsored podcast, actually.
I think they do too. Yeah,
I think they do.
Yeah. Well, you know, we can dream.
There's always another. You can always have another.
They always have another. AniPro is a free agent at this point.
Yeah.
too.
I mean, hey, High Dive hasn't sponsored us.
I know. In spite of us,
High Dive, actually.
In spite of us gushing over High Dive all the time.
Yeah.
We do pump their tires a lot, actually.
We do.
I mean, they do have Chain Soldier, and we just gushed about how much we like Chain Soldier.
Sponsor that segment, High Dive. Come for us.
Yeah. Come for us.
We can be bought. Do you remember my resolution? I will be bought this year.
Yeah. I wholeheartedly endorse Mike's.
It's not that hard. Yeah.
I wholeheartedly endorse Mike's resolution.
I feel like the moment we get that email saying like, "Hey, we'd like to sponsor you," I don't think there would be much of a conversation. Before yes.
No, there would not be a conversation. We would just respond, yes, and then
God, yes,
and then figure it out after. Yeah.
Oh wait, this says they own us now. Literally own us.
Worth it. Worth it.
Yeah.
We sold the podcast for a breadstick.
Yeah.
Fine, whatever.
Oh, breadsticks are pretty good.
I like breadsticks.
I like breadsticks.
No, a single breadstick.
Well, we could share.
I like breadstick.
Yeah, I like breadsticks still. You know what else I like though?
What's that?
A show about two teenagers who were reincarnated into their favorite idols' children's bodies, and then
One's not a
terrible
teenager.
things happen. And
One's
then
an adult.
One's an adult.
Sorry, one is an adult.
Yeah.
They become teenagers later in the show very quickly. Yeah. They're only children for a very short period of time. The show I'm talking about at number 6 is Oshi no Ko. Season 3 is my number 6 anime of this season, I would say. And the reason for this is because honestly, it just continues to be peak. It just continues to be really, really good. Not only like from a visual standpoint, because like Oshi no Ko has literally always looked incredible. If anything, this season might be just the tiniest. If the other shows were at 10 on the volume knob, this show's a 9, I would say, in terms of like visual quality.
I will say though, the OP and ED for this season are they're
so good. They're so good, Jay. They're definitely going to be one of our OPs or EDs of the season. I can tell you that for sure. It just with the thing that happened at the end of season 2, the big reveal and like the change in a couple of the main characters' personalities. I'm trying to not spoil stuff because it's like a very dramatic show. So this one, spoilers kind of do matter a little bit. And I will say also, it probably is also helped by the fact that we haven't got to any of the real Sweet Home Alabama stuff that is very memey on the internet with this show.
Yet. It's coming.
I think we get here in this season though, from what I've heard. But for now,
I think so.
It might end on that, which would be insane. The big reveal. But no, actually, it's very interesting because like the dynamic has shifted in a pretty serious way, and the mystery has deepened and the plot has thickened in many ways. And it just looks great. It keeps me watching every week. I just keep checking it out. I can't wait to see where it goes next. I haven't checked out the manga, honestly. So the only thing I've been spoiled on is the stuff we just talked about. The incest stuff that we don't want to. We'll just brush over that because it gets extra weird because it's one of them's an adult and one of them's a teenager.
Also,
Anyway.
they're siblings.
They're an adult and a child that were reincarnated to be siblings. So that's just
Yeah,
Why
It's
did we
just
go?
layers
Why did we
of
go there?
weird.
Layers of weird. But let's look past that because there is a great show here so far, and it's really cool. I'm highly enjoying it. I highly recommend people check out season 1 because honestly, the trick is that the first episode almost like should have been it's like almost its own thing, and it's a hell of an episode 1.
Yeah.
And then basically the show starts from that point on when like the revenge plot starts. And you thought the revenge plot was taking a back seat, but it isn't. It is not.
It's not.
It gets deeper.
No, we're still
It gets
here.
Deeper.
Oh,
we're still here.
we're
We're going to
still
be here
here.
for a lot
Yeah.
more twists and bends. Jay, do you have anything to say about Oshinoko? Because I know Cole is not an Oshinoko guy. He's an Oshiko no. is what I call him.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I think the big thing for me is I'm looking forward to anime only fans of Oshinoko to get to the ending of
Like me.
the series.
Mhm.
After hearing so many people say like, "Oh, the ending is terrible. It ruined the series," and find out that the ending is just okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty normal. This isn't going to be the last season though, right? There'll probably be a season 4.
No,
Yeah.
no. But people really oversold how bad the
It's like the Attack on Titan ending
That's
too.
so
and Attack on Titan-
unusual. That's
Yeah.
so unusual for anime fans to overhype how bad an ending is. That's
Exactly.
Very
it's not like
strange.
anime fans are very dramatic or anything.
yeah.
I will say the last thing I'll say before we move on from Oshinoko. If you haven't checked it out, if you like Kaguya-sama Love is War, it's a work. The manga was also done by the same author. That's kind of one of the big hooks here. And like the other big hook with Oshinoko is that like it does a lot of like industry behind the scenes, but they show it on the screen in a way. Like you can tell like the author is a big fan of like the meta part of the industry, like and like kind of telling a little bit of dirt on the entertainment industry and how like it functions and like the dark side of it. And I it's cool to see that kind of on the screen and portrayed through Oshinoko and the way the characters move throughout the entertainment industry in Japan.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts anyway.
Two things I'll quickly say about it because I do have
Yes.
quick things. Justice for Kana, because Kana's the best. I think she's the best.
She is the best. I agree with that.
And this was the one show that was like really big in Japan when I was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was lots of advertisements for it. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah,
That makes
I
sense.
saw
Okay.
TV
That makes sense.
like TV ads and stuff for Oshinoko. I was fascinated that was the show that was kind of.
Were you in Shibuya at all, Cole?
No, I didn't go to Shibuya.
Oh, because I was gonna say they had an Ichi the Witch ad in Shibuya.
No, I
Oh,
didn't.
cool.
I didn't see that. I did not see that. No, I'm sorry. But yeah, now that I've said my piece, we can move on to. I'm gonna pull an audible here. Actually, I think. I'm gonna swap my 5 and 2, just because I wanna hold off on discussing my other one. Let's go with. One of the most anticipated shows of the season, Frieren season 2. Is coming in at number 5. What can I possibly say about Frieren season 2? It is literally peak. It is literally wonderful. This has the ED of the season. No debate. I will not hear any debate from either of you. If you've seen Frieren season 1, it's Frieren season 2, and it's great, and it's wonderful, and it is too good for us here in the world that we live in.
But apparently not better than the show you swapped it with for number 2, because we did say this is in order.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Order doesn't matter. The order matters, but the order also doesn't matter.
The order also doesn't matter.
It is peak though. I do agree with you, Cole.
It's so goddamn good.
So good. And I do like that we're getting a little more like Fern and Stark, romance stuff.
It's
going
very
on.
sweet.
It's cute. Yeah. It's very sweet. It's very cute.
Sweet and cute. And Frieren's also just like Frieren as a character is also. I love Frieren. I love all of them. Like
she's a silly goose.
She's a silly goose, and all of the characters in the show they just work so well together. Yeah. Stark is just a big baby. Fern is kind of mean to Stark. And it's great. I love it.
It's a great dynamic. The character dynamics are great, honestly. That's the selling point of the show.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched Frieren, first of all, it is really, really good. But second of all, if you catch up to the anime, and because this season's only 10 episodes supposedly, the manga is currently on hiatus. And is currently on an indefinite hiatus. So you might be without Frieren for a little bit once if you catch up.
It's okay. Just rewatch it. Just rewatch it over and over again.
Honestly, I feel like probably what we're gonna end with here. I feel like I'll be happy with it. Honestly, for a while. Honestly, is it expected that season 2 is going to be catch up to the manga? Is that what you're kind of getting at here?
No, but I feel like we won't be getting a season 3 for a while.
Okay,
that's okay. Yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
You know, it's always a good move. Let's just adapt the rest of let's come up with an anime original ending.
Yeah, that always works.
That always works really well.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm okay with it.
I'm just giving people that caveat just so that they know that if they get invested in it,
it is the
waiting for a while.
It's the responsible thing to do, Jay, and we appreciate your responsibility. But yeah, Frieren
with
season
great
2.
Power.
Yeah, it's
great responsibility.
It's so good. Frieren is just
I mean,
Frieren
name
something bad about Frieren right now.
It's on hiatus, and I can't read more.
The show, I said.
The show.
It's only 10 episodes long.
Yeah.
And it's on break right now for the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, genuinely. It's great. I remember the first season at points it sort of lost me a little bit because it is similar to what we said about SHIBOYUGI. It is kind of muted, I would say, at times. Like it does take its time, and it does take a silent moment for reflection, but those silent moments for reflection give you things to actually reflect on.
Yes, it works in its favor. Like Frieren, sometimes it's a little bit, it's a little slow, but it's still done well.
Well, the point, like Frieren being slow is kind of the point of the story because like the whole the overarching message of Frieren is to enjoy every moment.
Yeah.
And you can't do that if your pacing is like lightning quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Like the English subtitle is After Journey's End, right? Like the big adventure, action-packed adventure has already happened. This is just kind of a nice time.
This is the epilogue.
It's just a nice time.
It feels like a nice continuation for the people who've seen season 1. Like you're probably already watching season 2, but like if you're not, it's more goodness. It's if not equally goodness. So
yeah, and again,
it expands the lore a little bit too, which is good.
Yeah, I just want to give the kudos again to the ED being hand drawn. Each individual frame being hand drawn with pencil crayons or colored pencils, as the rest of the world calls it. Beautiful. Yeah. I love it. I love.
Feels like a big middle figure to like the AI based
Yes.
slop that the world's putting out.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's great. It's great. Yeah. Frieren season 2. Watch it.
Write that in your journal. Watch Frieren season 2.
Watch the
And
first
season
season. If watch all of
don't
it.
Start, don't start with season 2, but you'll fly through it.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah. Easy watch. Jay,
Bring back Ubel.
Coming in at number
bring her
4,
back.
which honestly like could have been my number 1. Like these next 2 shows from me are like 1A, 1B. They're both so good for different reasons, for sure. But like I love them both. But this one has to be at number. There has to be a 1 and 2. So coming in number 4 is Journal with Witch. Going into Journal with Witch, I knew I was going to like it. I read a couple chapters of the manga just to like see what was going on before we drafted it, to see if I would be interested, and I was interested. I was very, very excited. And the let me tell you, the anime really, really impressed me with how they adapted it, from direction to everything, voice acting and all that. This show's great. For a little backstory on, or little synopsis on what this show is, it's essentially about a girl who loses her parents in an accident, and she's taken in by her aunt, who didn't really have the best relationship with her, with the girl's parents. So there was a bit of a strain there. This is a josei story about found family, about love in many different forms, about loss, and it handles it so maturely. It doesn't hold your hand or like tell you what to feel. It just lets the moments happen and let you feel them through what's going
on. Delicious.
This is, if there is one show that I would recommend this season, like, again, these next 2 shows for me were 1A, 1B. Watch Journal with Witch. I feel like it is, like, everyone who's watching it is giving it the flowers it deserves, and I feel like it's only gonna keep going up from here.
Yeah, it's
so good. I can't give it enough praise.
I must watch this show. I must. It is a crime that I haven't started the show yet, especially considering I drafted it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cole, you're gonna love it.
Oh yeah, this feels like
my
a very
draft.
Cool show.
My draft is looking good. I'm just saying. And
if only you'd watch those shows.
If only I'd watched those shows. You know what? Actually, this I'm glad that we're doing this podcast right now, because as soon as we're done this, I think I'm gonna go watch.
Good. It's giving you it's giving you the inspiration. It's giving you the
itch.
Need. Yeah.
It's giving me the itch to watch The Witch and her journal.
It's gonna give you itch.
Excuse me.
You heard me.
I'm for that.
This is a show where the premise of it just hooked me, and Jay, your description of it has only started reeling me in even harder, and I'm ready for this one. Mike, have you watched this one at all?
I have not checked this one out yet. I'll see if I can fit it in, to be honest with you, because it seems very, like, people are loving it, and I kind of want to check out what people are loving so much about it. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I like the art style. The art style looks nice. It's like that very like Masaki Yuasa, like clean but simple character designs.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I'm looking forward.
Cole,
to
I
this
feel
one.
like honestly, this might even crack your top 10. Like,
like just in general.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
Like,
we'll
it
see.
is.
Don't tell me that though. Don't tell me that.
Don't
Jay.
tell him that, Jay. Jay, you're setting him up now.
Yeah,
Cole's gonna,
I am
he
setting
doesn't
you up
like
for
being
failure.
hyped up. He doesn't like
I
being
am setting you
hyped
up for failure.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna watch and be like, it was okay, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We know we've
myself
learned
too
the
well.
Cole's way.
Yeah, I know myself too well, but I this is definitely one I'll be checking out today.
Good.
Yeah.
Mike, tell us about a show that I won't be checking out.
I know neither of you will be checking it out because you're certified haters.
I'm a big
is what
hater.
you are.
Big hater.
You guys are hateful, spiteful people. And you won't be checking out number 3 show. That is the AniPro number 3 show of the season. Jujutsu Kaisen
number 1.
Season 3, The Culling Game, Part 1. And you know what Mike likes? He likes animes by Studio Mappa with absurdly long titles and also Part 1, Part 2, Part 3s to that after them. Making a joke about Attack on Titan. Yeah, you know what? The Culling Game before the season, we've all read the manga. Cole, I don't think you've made it to the Culling Game in the manga, but
I think I stopped just before the Culling Game.
Yeah.
This was where I started getting like, what?
So after season 2, the Shibuya incident, basically this thing happens and like the big bad guy essentially makes like a giant tournament arc is honestly the easiest way to describe it. But there's like the Jujutsu Kaisen thing with like, there's kind of overly complex rules that like people are like, what is going on? And I feel like the manga did a really, to be blunt, poor job of explaining it and making it easily understandable. And like, I found that the action in the manga was kind of hard to follow at times because like, this is just, again, a tournament arc. So it's just a bunch of big fights happening essentially. And it just generally was really hard to follow what was even going on in this part of the manga. But you're saying to me, you're yelling at the podcast right now.
I am.
Mike, this is about the anime. And that's what I'm going to tell you is I think that's my fears have been alleviated. And Shazana actually said this to me this morning after we watched the latest episode last night. Like, I feel like the anime studio, like Mappa, did a good job of taking the source material and translating it to the screen in a way that actually like is easier to follow what's going on. And you actually can like understand what's happening. Don't get me wrong. The rules of the Culling Game are still kind of opaque a little bit. Like they're clear rules, but you have to like literally like Google like what they are almost. But like it kind of acknowledges that like they sort of don't matter that much. And like you're just kind of in it to be along for the ride. The really cool thing that I think about season 3 that other than basically translating a very awkward period of the manga into a fairly good adaptation on the screen is it like visually and directorially kind of took a step up, I would say. It's kind of simplified the character designs a little bit to allow for more fluid motion. And like, it's kind of doing cool things with like the camera and like its shot composition that other seasons maybe didn't do. Like if you compare this side by side with season 1, you'd be like, well, these are not the same show almost. Like, I can't think of too many other anime, for example. Like there's a scene in a recent episode where like Yuji goes and confronts one of the guys he needs to talk to. And it's like set up like very Tarantino-y where like the camera's in the door looking at them. And it's like an unbroken shot for like 2 minutes straight of them talking to each other. And like just them like, you know, like how Tarantino does it where like he like shows like you get to like see all the like the nuances of like a human having a conversation where they're kind of fidgeting, they're sort of a little awkward, they're touching their face and stuff like that, and you kind of just like you feel the tenseness of the moment because of that. And I feel like it's really amplifying it for me a lot, and I'm pleasantly surprised that they didn't. It's not a huge downgrade.
Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those shows where like I see clips of it and stuff, and like I wish I was in on it. Because like it's very like, yeah, like you point out these directorial choices, musical choices as well. Like I saw a clip of Megami fighting Kiara. Like cool,
it's like math rock is like
was
the
like
soundtrack.
Jazz. It was really cool. But unfortunately it is Jujutsu Kaisen. So on principle, I refuse to watch it. So
you're a man of principle. If
I am a man
else.
of principle, if nothing else. I'm glad people are enjoying it. I really am. And I'm glad that it's living up to people's things. The other thing I'll say about Jujutsu Kaisen is it's a manga that was almost made to be animated. Because like you said, like it's easier to follow in an anime format, and I don't need to read a wall of text. And they do still have like the narrator explaining things, which helps too.
Like it does. Yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. And like you do see a little bit like in like the popularity rankings and stuff, like the popular third seasons, like people will watch a second season, the drop off happens pretty drastically for third seasons of things. So like it's still very popular, but you notice it's not as popular as it was previously, I'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, saying that, it is still the number one most popular show on any list, but it's not as hugely hyped as it used to be, I would say.
Yeah.
It's also just a stacked season, and people,
that too.
Especially this season, have to make a choice on like, okay, what am I putting my time into? What the limited free time I have.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But I won't poo-poo at this season.
I appreciate that you.
I will.
Okay,
This
Jay,
is
go
the
ahead.
start of. This is the start of when the bad stuff comes.
Go on. Go off, King.
Go off.
How many people who have read the Culling game finished Jujutsu Kaisen and went, man, what a great manga. What a fantastic manga. I love the Culling game. Not that many people. Not that many people. Most people say like, Gege dropped the ball with starting the Culling game. So we're in that point, folks. Here we are.
Well,
but Jay, I just told you that they're sort of fixing Gege's mistakes and missteps in the animated form.
Time will tell. Time will
tell.
What's number 2?
Is it my turn? Is it my turn? I get to go. I get
number
to talk
3,
about
actually.
your last
number
show
2,
that you get to talk about. Number 2.
Yeah, mine. I got number 2. I get number 2.
Cole's got number
here.
2. Yeah.
Which, I went with this one at my number 2 just because it's new, and it's got best girl of the season. You and I are polar opposites. I am having a blast with this show. Suzuki is a little goblin. I love her.
Gremlin.
She's a gremlin. She's a goblin. I love the dynamic between. I like the whole concept of it being like an odd pairing that you wouldn't immediately think, but it just works. Suzuki is like a Genki girl, very happy, very Genki Gyaru. Whereas the main boy Tani is like a quiet. Glasses Kun, basically. He's just a
ultimate Glasses Kun. Honestly.
Ultimate Glasses Kun, and
he barely talks. Yeah.
They are so cute, and the anime is well done. It's so Shaftian. It's so Shaftian. I love it. I love everything about this show. Also, it's got a special place in my heart because when I was channel surfing in Japan, this was the show I stumbled upon. Which I was already watching, so like I understood kind of what was happening just based on context clues. Obviously,
also,
there was no subtitles.
Cole went off about Frieren's ED being the best ED of the season.
Oh,
this is the best.
I love
OP
this
of
ED.
the season.
Yeah,
I love the OP.
Oh, and the OP
and ET. There's a couple good OPs EDs this season.
Yeah. This is it's so clean. I love the simple art style of it. And again, like I can't stop gushing over Suzuki and how like goblin mode gremlin she is.
She's great.
I love her.
I will say this show to me, like watching it, it felt like it gave me flashbacks to Horimiya, but like it's a very different genre of romance than Horimiya, I'd say. But like you still have like the goblin girl and like the kind of quiet boy genre going on here. But like visually, it's so different that it feels fresh and interesting. And I will say it was a shocking first episode. Hand holding in episode 1?
Confession in episode 1.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
And like this great confession of her just like realizing like what I don't need to care about like what other people think about me. It's I love that. I love that idea. It's such a good message where it's like, don't be so in your way. Cause in the end, like everybody was supportive of it. So
exactly.
It's just a great message.
It's just positive vibes of the show, honestly.
It's just positive vibes. It's
and
so
their
cozy.
dynamic
so
just
fun.
Overall is adorable. Like when she takes his phone and like she finds his search history of like how to talk to her girlfriend and stuff like that. So cute.
Yeah. Cause she was, the whole idea of her like not wanting him to know that she's doing the same thing. It's, it's adorable. It's, I am jiving with this show. Having a good time with this one. And I think that might be why I ended up putting it ahead of Frieren. Like, Frieren's great, obviously, but Frieren is like...
it's Frieren. It's heady. It's not fun.
It's heady. It's not... It is fun. It's a different kind of fun.
Like, it's like a filet mignon, where, like, this is like a nice McDonald's McDouble.
Yeah.
I would say it's like an In-N-Out burger, or like
it's like
a Five Guy, like it's like a quality burger.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Yeah, it just feels more fresh. It feels more fresh for some reason, and it's not like it's doing anything radically different than any other show of its type. It just there's something about it. It's got that intangible to it. That's just.
I think the intangible is Suzuki. To be honest with you,
well,
she's such a good main character. Pink haired supremacy.
Yeah. I love when they like chibiify her, but like they don't make her like cute. She's just like kind of like a monster.
Yeah, she's a gremlin.
But like also at the same time, it does a good job of like, the writing is good. Like the scene like where she's laughing at seeing her teacher on the tiny little bike. And then she calls him adorable, and then it basically turns into this like cute moment between them, of like where he calls her adorable or whatever. It's like, like it takes these moments and it like kind of lets you like sit with them, and then it comes back in like a meaningful way. I appreciate that. I'm really loving this show. It deserves this one's. I would say it's underrated, but it's pretty popular too. But like if you're into like the rom-coms, you need to be watching this one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this would be probably my easiest recommendation of the season for me, I think. Because it's there's no barrier to entry. You can just have a good time watching it.
If people like rom-coms.
Obviously. There's always some barrier to entry, but like this one, it's like a little speed bump. You just step over it.
Now, speaking of barrier to entry.
Wow. Yeah. Take us to America, Jay.
Gentlemen, do I have a show for you? The best AniPro's #1 show.
Certified.
Of winter 2026, the best show, and I will hear no argument, is Fate Strange Fake.
Mm-hmm.
It's a show so good, Jay, that I accidentally put it as my #3 show before realizing you put it as your #1 show as well. So I had to change. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. So, yeah.
I love Fate. I love Fate Stay Night. I love Heaven's Feel. Grand Order's okay. And
what about Infinite Absolute Babylonia Front or whatever it's called?
Yeah, that's okay. That's
okay. What about
I love that one. Yeah. What about Apocrypha?
Apocrypha's pretty good.
I like Apocrypha.
What about Grand Order?
I just said Grand Order's okay.
Oh, okay. No, the game.
Oh, the game? Yeah, the game's fun.
Yeah. What about the original, like Fate Stay Night,
like the Gene Fate Stay Night?
Novel.
Yeah.
Oh, the visual novel? Yeah. No. The visual novel's great. The original Gene Fate Stay Night. What about? I have the DVD of it on my shelf, like up here.
Oh, okay.
What about Fate Strange Fake, like the new one?
Yeah.
Fate Strange Fake is fantastic. This show feels like a love letter to Fate. There are so many like little references that you'll find like here and there about from like previous Fate stuff, but done in a very modern and original context. This is a fake Holy Grail war set in the United States of America with just like the craziest cast of characters you would probably see in manga or in anime this season. Written by the creator of Bakano and Durarara. And his whole thing is doing like a big cast of characters and having to juggle them all. And that's what Fate is. And let me tell you, he nailed it. I feel like every character and every like little side thing that they are going on, I can follow easily and it feels interesting. There wasn't really anyone that like made me go like, okay, this character again or anything. It was like, oh, what's this guy up to now?
Yeah. And what you just said is genuinely why this might end up being my favorite Fate, because it's just so much easier to follow than the other ones. And like the story it just feels more compelling. Like it just feels like a nicer, cleaner story. Like it as a story, it's better, I think, than the other Fates so far.
Yeah. And for like the mindless Fate fans, Gilgamesh is here. So like, I mean, hey.
Yes. Yeah.
You got Absolute Cinema.
Well, here's the thing about the Absolute Cinema. This has the best animation of the season. Some of the fights in this show, oh my god.
There's a few good looking shows this season, and this one's definitely in the running, I'd say.
Oh my god, the fights. A1, what are you doing?
Someone get this boy a Kleenex box.
I am starting to understand why this show had so many delays, because if they were able to pump out this, take as much time as you need, King.
And take your time. Yeah. Take your time. Yeah. This is another one where like I keep seeing clips of it, and like I'm a Fate guy. I enjoy Fate. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, and this will probably be
it's so good.
Another one I watched today.
Especially
the nice
if you
thing
watched
too,
other Fate stuff, like you'll see like just little like nods to old Fate and
The cool thing is too, like even though it does have those moments, this is how you do a side story to a long continuing property, is you have those moments for the people who've been there since day one, but you also make it a fun and compelling story for the people who maybe aren't like as big a Fate fans, like myself. I like Fate, I don't love it, but like this one, it's on its own. You could not watch a single Fate before this. And it sets it up perfectly. Like it's a perfect side story, in my opinion.
That's the best Fate, I would say. It's the ones where you don't really need too much.
It helps if you do have it, but like
it's got the Easter eggs in there for the big fans like me and Jay. But you don't need it, right? It's not like a Fate Zero where it's almost like you kind of need to know, like everything.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to watching this one for sure.
Look, if you're a Fate fan, or even if you're not a Fate fan, you just like shonen battle manga and anime, check this out. It's so good.
Oh god, yeah. If you love complex worlds where you can go to Wikipedia and then find out all the other content you can consume of that world, of that property, like if you haven't checked out Fate, you will literally kerm when you go to the website, because it's when you go to fatewiki.com or whatever it is, like it's just infinite. It's literally infinite how much you can consume of this. And Strange Fake is an awesome new entry into it. And I'm like I said, it might go down as my favorite Fate, honestly. So good pick, Jay, as our number one.
No wrong answer for favorite Fate. No wrong answer.
And who would have thought in a show, in like a series that has 2 works by Ufotable animating them, like maybe this one could go down as one of the best looking.
One of the best lookings. Yeah. I mean, Unlimited Blade Works and like Heaven's Feel.
Yeah, Heaven's Feel. Like... Are you kidding?
Heaven's Feel is like another tier. Yeah.
Yeah, it's But that's our top 10.
That's the top 10.
That's the top 10. The top 10. the top 10.
Yeah.
No arguments. No
arguments,
discussion.
No.
Don't even think about commenting. Don't even think about
if you
it.
Disagree,
don't call. We do want them to comment.
No, we do.
Doing reverse psychology, Mike.
Right. Yeah. Don't.
But tell us how we're right. Tell us how right we are.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, if you think we're wrong, maybe you're the ones who are wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's
more likely. Yeah. Who has an anime podcast?
True.
Who should have an anime podcast?
Wait, we shouldn't ask that question. We shouldn't ask that question.
Yeah, should we be allowed? Should we be allowed to have it?
We're right all the time.
Right? Yeah.
We are the only anime podcast that's allowed.
We're
the only 100% correct podcast in the entire world.
Yeah, we are.
In fact, I submitted an application to Guinness for the world record on most correct takes.
Unfortunately, it was Guinness, the beer company.
It's the same company. It is the same company.
That weird?
Yeah. That Guinness just was like, let's keep track of world records too, and also
that's kind of what we do. Also, Michelin,
Guinness.
the tire company, was like,
I was about to bring
keep
up
track of
Michelin.
like world class restaurants.
Yeah, I don't know these European culinary and beverage companies. It's like the Coca-Cola something or other. It's weird.
Yeah. Coca-Cola was like, you know what? Let's invent Santa Claus.
Oh, right. Yeah. Are there any Canadian, the Canadian Tire?
I don't know.
Canadian bucks? Or
Canadian Tire money.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried using that at a restaurant?
No, it's on my phone now.
Yeah. We have a store, like a store that makes its own currency in Canada.
It looks like Monopoly money.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Thanks for checking out this
Thank you
weird,
so much.
fantastic episode of AniPro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be
tell
back.
Tell us what your favorite anime, the top 10 of the anime this season, are, or top 5 in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't.
Or do or don't. No, don't.
Or don't.
Cole winked.
We have reviews coming up.
We do.
Mm-hmm.
What are they?
For manga, we've got Botan Kamiina Fully Blossoms When Drunk. Anime, we've got Now and Then Here and There.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a game review coming up. Needy Streamer Overload.
Mm-hmm.
And then the live action version of One Piece.
Mm-hmm. Next
got a
week.
lot of reviews coming up.
Next week?
Next week, yeah.
Allegedly.
I gotta watch that.
So
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a slog. It's gonna be a slog for me.
That's a great mentality to go into a review with. I'm gonna hate this.
You know what? we've got lovely patrons that help keep us motivated to watch these shows for review and keep the lights on. These patrons include, but aren't limited to. Oh wait, they are limited to. Mr.
No, they're not. We have so many.
Elijah Wood, Braindead B-Dog, Peach Frama, Kratos Just Jazz, Mog, Uncle of Light, Zaffron, Genus26, and Taco. Thank you so much for supporting us. For supporting us on Patreon, it gives you access to a lot of good perks, and it really helps out the show.
That's right.
You can also follow us on social media and AniProPod. Give us a like, review, subscribe, give us 5 stars, and tell a friend about us. It really helps out the show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
did I forget anything?
Very nice, Don.
No, I think you pretty
to
much
throw it to somebody. That's all.
I think you pretty much got it. Yeah.
Well,
Cole, you've been supplanted, by the way. You're no longer the progenitor. Yeah.
Oh no, you cannot take the progenitor away from me.
Yeah.
That is mine solely.
Well, I will throw it to the man who just got back from Japan and is really, really tired.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I'm not too bad. I'm hungry. So
Me too, and I gotta pee.
We're ending at an excellent time. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be talking to my boys again. And
Well, we got 9 minutes of time before Mike.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. I got some other stuff.
Gonna stab me in the neck if I don't leave.
I got other stuff to say. Then it should take about 10 minutes. I think about 10 minutes here for me to do this. Yeah. No. I'll wrap this up. Good to see you guys. And bye bye.
Glad you're back. Bye bye.
Bye bye.